In a high-level diplomatic meeting underscoring the importance of regional unity, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio met with the heads of government from the Eastern Caribbean and the Bahamas to underscore the urgent need for enhanced regional cooperation. In a press briefing earlier today, Prime Minister Pierre offered insights into the key discussion points.
The OECS heads of government conveyed with clarity the region's principal concerns, the implications of recently announced U.S. tariffs on regional economies, the need for the Cuban medical support personnel to support the OECS public health systems, and the need for a balanced approach to security and the structural trade that continues to disadvantage small island economies.
The Prime Minister elaborated on the 10% tariff the U.S. government has imposed on imports from the region.
Our leaders emphasized the economic hardship this measure may impose, particularly in sectors dependent on U.S. goods, such as health, education, and food security. Additionally, the OECS heads brought to the Secretary attention that the U.S. enjoyed an overwhelming favorable balance of trade advantage with the OECS. In 2023, the U.S. exported $2.23 billion to the OECS in comparison to U.S. $67.5 million in OECS exports to the USA. The OECS reaffirmed its readiness to engage in constructive dialogue on fair trade and development and urged that this matter be reconsidered in light of the region's vulnerabilities and the close interdependence with U.S. markets.
The Prime Minister continued by addressing the results of the talks on regional security.
The OECS expressed appreciation for U.S. support for initiatives such as the Caribbean Basin Security Initiative, but also emphasized the need for a broader definition of security that includes disaster preparedness, climate resilience, and economic security. With hurricane season imminent, the U.S. welcomed the reactivation of the U.S. early warning and emergency response programs.
As the meeting between the U.S. Secretary of State and OECS leaders are anticipated to yield concrete outcomes, the Prime Minister emphasized the OECS's commitment to maintaining strong ties with the United States.
We fully respect the mandate entrusted to you by the American people and the agenda your administration pursues. We are also compelled, respectfully and forthrightly, to share the perspectives and pressing concerns of our own people. This meeting represents an opportunity not simply for dialogue, but for alignment towards cooperation that is both principled and pragmatic.
For Choice News Now, I am Dara Lionel.